"At least I've been free of him for a time," Queen Mary says. The other ladies in the room all murmur their agreement, but remain reserved. The court has been tense since spring. Everyone knows that king and queen, husband and wife, are at odds. If it were just a simple coup, no one would be so nervous. After all, we live in Scotland. There's always some discontent with a sword. But at court, every Alyth, every human with fey blood, knows that a red-cap weapon was used, and that more have infiltrated Scotland since then. And the humans may be oblivious, but they've surely noticed the increased guards around the Queen the past few months, the way she's so easily startled, the moody fits that burst from her. "Why don't I play something?" Lady Fleming says. Most of the women are embroidering or knitting in the solar, but a harp and a lyre rest in the corner for our amusement. I don't know there's a violin on the table until she picks up the bow and scrapes it across the strings. "No!" Queen Mary's voice is icier than a Highland blizzard. Lady Fleming gapes at the Queen, but quickly masks her surprise. She wasn't there that night. She doesn't remember the way a violin splinters on bloody stone. But she puts the instrument down silently. It's been almost 9 months since the attack. Mary's baby was born. She fell desperately ill for a time after and was isolated for her health. Darnley has been mostly cavorting with cronies and absent from court. But that thrice-damned traitor of a husband will be returning to Stirling soon for little Prince James's christening. "I do wish he could simply remain at Edinburgh," Mary says, sighing. It's no secret that she's essentially fled the capital, ceding him that win just to put distance between them. I may have influenced her a bit in that choice, pushing her to isolate from Darnley while I tried to pinpoint the route of the Red Cap's weapons crossing the border. If I had to be married to Darnley, I do believe I'd prefer to keep him in a separate castle as well, says Lady Seaton, and the others all titter. "I'd rather keep him in a separate sewer," I mutter. The giggles fade. I look around and silently curse myself. Right, I must remember my place. Darnley is the king consort still, and Lady Seaton's ribbing is acceptable due to her higher station, but my status is lower, therefore my comment, as usual, has crossed an invisible line. I duck my head, hands clasped demurely in front of me. Everyone in the room waits to see Mary's reaction. Her lips twitch. A smirk. I'm safe. Mary's happy chatter fades into a weak cough, and I go very still. Everyone does. The paleness of her skin has nothing to do with the powder she dabs on in the morning. Traces of her near-deadly sickness remain, a stark and bitter reminder that I cannot protect her from everything. At least one of the Red Cap's murderous tools, some sort of poison, got past me. It took a deal I'm not proud of to get a bezoar to save Mary's life, and even that was a close call.